Welcome to my home, and I'm a little apprehensive today. Hi, I'm Cindy Merritt, your local real estate partner, and just like you, I live, work, and play in the Richmond metropolitan area and all around the wonderful surrounding counties. Today we are here with Wayne Searles, Bob Stapleton, and Jack Baxter, and they are all members of the Richmond Beekeepers Association, and today we are going to learn about honeybees. Wayne, tell me why honeybees are so important to the environment in the United States.
Well, first and foremost, the honeybee is not native to the United States. The Europeans brought it over. Our particular bee is Italian Apis mellifera species. But in Virginia alone, we have 3,500 species of bees that pollinate, but nothing pollinates as well as the honeybee. An average colony will have between 50 and 120,000 individuals working on pollinating the plants. And consequently, they're very, very effective at doing that, to the extent that 80% of the crops that we grow in North America are pollinated by honeybees. But there are other bees. There are other bees that pollinate. There are bumblebees, there are mason bees, and a number of other small colonial-style bees. But their contribution to U.S. agriculture is about $15 billion. The honeybee is about $15 billion a year. So when you sit down and eat the food on your plate, the majority of that food, other than corn, soybeans, and wheat, was probably fertilized by honeybee. 30 years ago, we had about 4 million colonies in the United States. A lot of complex diseases and other issues have developed, and so now we only have 2.5 million. So the beekeeping industry is at a bit of a crisis, and so that anything we can do to augment, support, and improve the number of bee colonies, that's good for society, good for agriculture, and for the little ladies themselves.
So Bob, talk to me about all of the different size hives you have and who's inside each one.
Well, basically what you have is production hives, which are the taller boxes. That one there has 4 boxes. And right now they're building up, but by late April, 1st of May, you'll have some anywhere from 80,000 to 120,000 bees in
that one box.
Right.
Wow. Okay.
And right beside it, you'll see a little small box. This is what we call a starter colony or a nucleus colony. Those are pulled from my bee operation, where I pull 4 frames of bees, which is probably somewhere in the area of 15,000 bees. The bees themselves, during the springtime, they last for about 6 weeks. The worker females, okay? That actually wear their wings out, going out and gathering pollen and nectar. The going out and gathering pollen and nectar comes late in the life cycle of the worker bee. They start off with taking care of the queen, feeding her, grooming her, cleaning the cells out, and then storing the pollen and nectar. After about 3 or 4 weeks, then they graduate to another phase of their life, and that's going out and gathering pollen and nectar.
Jack, tell me about the Richmond Beekeepers Association and how someone could get involved with that.
The Richmond Beekeepers Association meets on the second Thursday of every month at 7 o'clock at Greenwood Methodist Church on Greenwood Road on North Side. And the meeting runs for about 2 hours, and it's a very interesting meetings, and it's an opportunity to talk to other beekeepers. And every meeting we have new people coming in want to learn about beekeeping.
So if somebody wants to learn about having a hive in their backyard, they should come to one of your meetings and learn about how to do that.
Absolutely, and they should start, usually in the fall is the best time to start, so you can learn all winter and get ready for the springtime.
Jack, sometimes people find bees in their yard and they don't want them there. And rather than get a big can of bug spray and kill them, what should they do?
The best thing to do would be to go to our Richmond Beekeepers website, and there's a place on there where it talks about swarms, as we call them. And they can find the name of a beekeeper who will come out and look at the swarm and see whether or not whether it is actually honeybees, and secondly, what can be done about it, if so. And often you'll see them as a bunch hanging on a tree, on a limb, and it looks almost like a football and about the same color. There's thousands of bees all collected together there, protecting the queen who's on the inside. They will be there no longer than at most 2 days, and they will fly off to where they have found some new place to go to.
Very good.
That's when the beekeeper can come along and save those bees and carry them off and put them in a hive and take care of them.
Now, what are you
Smoke 'em
doing
just a
here?
little bit to let them know I'm here and I'm not going to bother them. And I'll
Okay.
usually calm them down a little bit. What we got here, a partial frame of honey that's already been capped. And these are 3-band Italian bees. See the black bands on their tail?
Yes.
Okay.
And that's
3-band.
most common here in Virginia?
Yeah. And here's the old male bee.
You're going to pick him up.
He doesn't have a stinger.
He doesn't have a stinger.
No.
Okay. So we didn't get stung today. Thank you guys very much. It's been really informative. If you're interested in finding more about bees, honeybees, and their assistance in the environment, check out the Richmond Beekeepers Association. Go on their website, or you can go down to the Richmond Science Museum and see a live demonstration there. Make yourself at home. It's not scary at all.
Cindy Merritt is nationally recognized as a leader in the U.S. real estate market. Of the more than 35,000 realtors in Virginia, the American Institute of Real Estate Professionals consistently ranks Cindy in the top 10 best realtors in the state.